Hello everyone, welcome to Gent Watches, and today we will be watching a new series. Well, by new series, I mean a series that came out many years ago, but it is new to me. I have heard quite a... Well, do I want to say quite a bit? I have heard about this series, like I've heard hype about this series, quite a bit over the years, you know? I've seen people just talking about it here and there, not specifics, just, oh, Devil is a Part-Timer is a great show. That's basically the extent of what I've heard for many years now. The big crazy thing was, I think maybe it was like half a year or a year ago, they suddenly out of the blue were like, bam, season 2 is gonna come out. And everyone was like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe it, we never thought there'd be a season 2. So, the fact that that is happening is pretty crazy, because it also sets a bit of a precedent for other shows that might want a season 2 and haven't had one in many years, like, I don't know, No Game, No Life, for example. But I've never watched Devil is a Part-Timer. The thing is, next anime season, The Devil is a Part-Timer is going to have its season 2. So I thought it's probably responsible of me to watch the season and catch up so that I'm not behind on the times when it comes to this show. So, assuming that I like the show and everything goes well, I'll hopefully be reacting to season 2 of the show when it's coming out. In extension to that, there's also Classroom of the Elite season 2 coming out next season, and I also haven't seen Classroom of the Elite season 1. So, I'm thinking after I finish Devil is a Part-Timer, I might go to that, but we'll see. Or actually, I might even... It might even be when I finish Ranking of Kings, I might do Classroom of the Elite, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. Regardless, let me know in the comments if there's anything particular that you want to see me do, any suggestions you have, feel free to let me know. So, Devil is a Part-Timer. As I said, I have no idea. Like, I can assume from the images that I've seen of it and the name of it that it is about some sort of demon who is, like, reverse isekai'd into our world. And he works at a McDonald's. I'm guessing that's gonna be the gist of it, but I really don't know, because I don't know how that could be an entire show. But also, like, if it's just like a nice, fun comedy show, then I can see it being an entire show. I can't see how they'd put overarching plot lines into it. But again, I'm just going off of the name, so I don't know. From the art that I've seen, I like the designs of the characters, so it'll be cool to actually see those characters in motion. And housekeeping, I am watching the subbed version, which, you know, for most people that would be like, well, yeah, of course you're watching the sub version. For me, I watch, you know, about a 50-50 on subs and dubs. I've always loved dubs a lot. It's what I grew up with, and then when I got older, I started to realize that I'm a big fan of acting, and I can't really analyze acting when I'm analyzing it in a sub, because I don't really know the intricacies of the Japanese language, even if I generally understand, like, the the intonation of people's voices and stuff. There's still going to be so many complexities that I miss. I'd rather watch it in English. But with that being said, while this show does have a dub, and I'm assuming the dub's good, it's done by Funimation. I checked the cast and they seemed pretty solid. Since I want to keep up with the show, I'm guessing the dub's going to be, like, at least 2 or 3 weeks behind. At most, the dub's not going to come out until way after the show comes out. So I'm going to watch the sub of this show, but I'm not setting a precedent. If I want to do dubs on this channel in the future, I'm doing dubs. And there are some shows that I'm doing dubs of no matter what. If I am still doing this channel when MHA Season 6 comes out, I'm doing the dub. I'm not doing the sub of that show. I'm doing the dub. So just so you know, for the future, that's what's happening. But regardless, Devil is a Part-Timer. Episode 1. I'm kind of excited for this. This seems like my kind of show from the art and everything I've seen. But let's see if the vibe matches with me in this old brain here. Here we go. Episode 1. Okay. Satan. Okay. Oh my god, is that supposed to be Satan? Satan. Oh no, okay, it was a general. On their own? That was very bloody. Whoa, he's cool. Okay, pretty standard setup. Damn, pretty nice animation actually. Whoa! This is pretty legit. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Huh? Are they speaking Japanese? Just sounded very odd. Okay. Oh. Was this a reverse isekai? He just suddenly became a younger human. Al-Shiel. What? Why? They're allowed to just be in capes. Okay, they're not speaking Japanese. I thought not. Yeah, if you know they're cosplaying, then it's fine. Oh, it's because they have injuries. I see. That makes sense. No magic. Ooh. That's nice. Speaking English? Mashed up bird egg. Oh, egg. Yeah, I see. Aww. That's kind of sweet. Oh! Did you just magic him? Enchant him? Okay, so his magic kinda works here. Hypnotism. Katsu. Can't even tell what it is, but it looks good. I like seeing people's reaction. Magic doesn't exist? So how can he still use hypnotism? Okay, he's got some. Nope. Oh, he can call a taxi because he put his hand up. Harry Potter? Holy Potter. Holy Potter is really funny. Including stopping it at stoplights. That's funny. Wow, they're going all the way. Oh, so he's gonna have to get a job to like fit in with the rules of society. Realtor. Oh my gosh, they're talking so aggressively. Oh my gosh. Looks like a One Piece character or something. Mickey. Mikiti. I don't know if his character is going to be relevant, but I'm going to write it down. Oh my gosh. He used too much magic, maybe? He hypnotized a bunch of people? Oh, they didn't eat! That makes sense. I like the idea that they just went the entire day without eating. Yep, so you're gonna need a job. Wow, how much of a jump is this? Because they're pretty chilled out now. Supersize me? How do they know at this point what supersize me is? Man, so we skipped past a lot of the adjustment period of them getting used to living in the human world. They're at the point where they know what supersize me is. Oh, she looks like a main character. Ooh, I love the braid. Oh, that's sweet for literal Satan. Mig Ronalds? Are you serious? Well, that was nice. Mig Ronalds? Come on. You can do better than that. Man, we're not even seeing the adjustment period of him working here. He's used to it now. Oh, who dis? She's so short. That's sweet. Oh, look at the girl. She was like amazed. Wow. Mao. I didn't expect this to be it, what the show was. I mean, I expected this to be the setting, but I didn't expect him to have this attitude about it, you know? He's a part-time McDonald's worker. A hard-working one though, but still part-time McDonald's worker. Chi. Chi-chan. Aww. Okay. Kisaki. I like Chi-chan. A smile? Did the customer just say smile for me? That's a guy who deserves a punch in the face. Oh my gosh, this is so low stakes. Oh my god. This is so low stakes. It wasn't your fault the fryer broke. Yeah. Nice. You deserve it. From how hard you work. Oh, there's a girl again. What? Does she recognize him? What? She's from his world? Who is she? The hero? What does this remind me of? Oh, this is kind of cool. Doing... Oh no, I need to listen to this. Oh, this is very nice. This is a really nice song. Is that all? That looks like a preview, right? Yeah, that's a preview. Well, I can say it was about what I expected while also being kind of different to what I expected. So, here's what I saw coming. I saw the slice of life aspects of it, you know, like it's like Jahi will not be defeated. I've seen Jahi will not be defeated. And like obviously Jahi is later than this, so it's Jahi was probably inspired by this, maybe, if I had to guess. Or it's just a big coincidence that it's like essentially the same concept. But it's like Jahi. But what I expected was for it to be like Jahi all the way, where Jahi is very, like, constantly frustrated and angry at everyone. But it seems like Satan, or Mao, as he is going by in this world, is pretty alright with everything. I mean, he still wants to take over the world by the looks of it, but he's also just content working. I guess he's a big picture guy, right? And so he sees the big picture is, like, by the end we're going to get to take over the world. So I'm okay doing whatever tasks I have to do, and I'll enjoy it until then, because they're all in service of the ultimate goal. That's what I'm thinking his personality maybe is, but maybe he actually just kind of got here and is like, oh, thank goodness I don't have to be Satan anymore, and I can focus on, you know, being in this world and doing regular mundane stuff instead of sitting in a throne room. I don't know exactly which of those it is yet, but or if it's something different. But yeah, interesting so far. I guess I don't know what the vibe's gonna be of the show yet. I think I'm gonna need 4 episodes or so to figure out, like, what I'm going to expect from future episodes. Am I going to expect some more slice of life comedy funniness, or am I to expect stuff that seemed more like the very end there, where Amelia showed up and it was like a twist that the hero was there? I'm assuming by the hero they mean the sole hero who led all the armies to defeat Satan in that thing. So if that was Amelia, which they covered the hero with armor, and I guess they must not have specified gender at all, so that's why the twist worked. Even though I probably should have seen it coming, maybe, but maybe not. It does remind me of something, and I'm trying to figure out what, but I feel like there's something similar to this other than Jahi. I mean, there is Jahi, which kind of does this as well, but I think that there's something else similar, but I can't think of what it is, that has that same sort of plot line where the villain comes to the world and the hero comes to the world. I don't know what it is. Anyway, who else we got? We got Alciel. Not exactly sure how to pronounce it. But the sidekick character, it seems like. I'm unsure about this character yet, but I will say generally in these sorts of shows, the characters that are just there to be the yes man to the ruler. They're generally my least favorite characters in these sorts of shows. But with that being said, it seems like he's not entirely filling that role, because he's also he works under Satan, but he also is like the parent of him, the responsible one of the two, and probably the smarter one of the two, maybe. He's just less powerful, like magically powerful, magically gifted. So I suppose I might like him just because of that little subversion and the fact that there's a little more to him than that. We also got Miki was the landlady. I don't know if she's gonna have a big part in the show. Kind of hope not, from the impression we got from her. Both her looks and personality don't really like him. So I would be okay if they never mentioned her again and we never talked about it. But she had kind of an extravagant design, so I feel like she's gonna be in it a little bit more. So I hope they do some more fun stuff with her. And then we got Chi and Kisaki. Chi is the worker girl and Kisaki is the boss. Chi, I love so far. She's just, it was very easy for them to show the kind of character she was, and I loved the way they showed it. They just showed her working. They showed her working, and her head was like down at the bottom of the frame like that, and so you could just like see like immediately there was like some comedy to her character, because the camera wasn't even bothering to focus on her, even though she was the sole bit of the shot. And then so she's happy to work. She looks up to our protagonist. She looks up to I keep saying Satan, but the show says Satan, I think, but also that that might just be the Japanese pronunciation of it, so we should still say Satan. But regardless, she looks up to him, and I think that's adorable. And then also she's clumsy, which I totally expected from her design immediately. I was like, that's the clumsy girl. So she drops chips on the floor and then beats herself up about it, and it's really funny and cute. I love it. And then we got the boss, who seems so far from the 2 scenes we've seen like a cool boss. I liked when she walked in and sat down and was like, relax, it's not bad news, like immediately. That's a good boss. That's a good thing to do, to reassure your employees when they look like they're getting nervous, because yeah, I'm sure it's really scary getting called into the boss's office, especially when you need the job for, you know, world domination stuff. I am curious what they're going to do about the world domination stuff, you know, because I am guessing the whole point of the show is to have them kind of redeem themselves somewhat and like, you know, begin to enjoy humanity and like humanity. I feel like what's going to happen is our protagonist, Mao, is going to start loving humanity, and Aochiel is not. Aochiel's going to hate it. Hate it. So I don't know what to say. But I feel like that's going to be the thing, is that they're going to have to turn against each other. Maybe, but I don't know how much story there is in this show, you know? I'm just going to take it as if it's just like all slice of life stuff, I'm just going to enjoy it for how it is. If it's some actual story, I'm going to enjoy that for how it is. The opening was very well animated and had a lot of love put into it, that I feel like there's a little bit more to the show, but maybe there's not. Maybe it is just slice of life. So let's just watch future episodes and find out. So that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel. All of that stuff really helps me out. Commenting down below is a really great way to get your comments to me about the sort of stuff you like, and suggestions for other stuff you might want to see me react to in the future. I can't promise I'll do them, but I'll always read them and put them in the old noggin, so might as well put it down there. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you hopefully in episode 2. Goodbye.